Hi,
Yay.
everybody. Welcome back to Ascendant Woman Wisdom page. And I'm Holly Lotus from Shameless Explorations. I'm here today with Jillian Windsor, the creator of this great page and the Ascendant Woman Wisdom card deck. Today, where Jillian's going to pull her card and just talk to us about the energies that are up. So,
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Well, in my mind's eye, I see you. I see you. Lovely to be here with you, Holly. It's really, I treasure these moments.
yes, it's a
So,
lot to get on and chat with you.
yeah.
Actually, I
Mm.
invite anybody who's on, if you'd like to have a card pulled for you, go ahead and mention in the comments, say hello. Just let us know if you'd like a card, if or maybe just how what we're talking about lands for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And how, yeah, how this informs whatever you're, uh, as a question in your mind today, or as
Mm.
top of mind today. So before we got on live, Holly, we were talking about what we've been noticing is up with ourselves and with the people that we talk to. And I know for myself, I had a conversation with a couple of people yesterday about, so here we are in spring, and there's this sense of a call to re-emerge
Mm-hmm.
into the world again. And gosh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a sense of trepidation around that. For even though COVID has been really restrictive, there's been something quite sort of contained in it too. And now to step out into the big wide world, it yeah, somebody explained it as yes, sort of at the end of the dark tunnel, and now we're sort of facing the light. But I think I'll just hang out here a little bit in the tunnel. I'm not quite ready to step out into the bright light. And there is that sense that's happening. And I've also been aware that there's also a shift in our identity again. You know, who we once were before we stepped into COVID. We actually had to, and whether we were aware of it or not, there was actually grieving the loss of that. We all felt like, oh, who am I now? And now that we've been in this COVID bubble for a year plus, it's now there's this, I'm this COVID woman. You know, I've been contained, I've gone out into little areas and sometimes braver than others and sometimes not. And there's a whole range of us doing different things. And so now there's a sense of grieving. And I was talking to a friend yesterday, there's a sense of grieving that COVID woman as well. And so we're having these shifts and also aware of the loss that we've had on a collective and the grief and the lives lost and just really so much. There's been so much. And I'm a big proponent of really taking charge of completion.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I do with my clients. It's a life skill. It's a leadership skill. It's um, it's something that we work with organizations to do. That when somebody leaves an organization, they just don't go. That there's some recognition and honoring. And what are the gems that have been learned? What were the gifts? Even if it was a disaster hire, it doesn't matter. There's learning there. There's gold in there. So how do you extract that so that you can carry it forward into the future without having it sort of dragging you back
Mm-hmm.
and holding you back? Because it does. Incompletions trap your energy. So that also is the card that came up for me today from the Ascendant Woman Wisdom. So I'd like to share that at some point. But
Great.
what's here for you as I
Well, it's interesting to
put
hear
all
you
this out.
all of this. Um, for me, it's actually this morning. I went to physical therapy and then I
Yeah.
came home and I don't have any other plans. I was maybe going to give my daughter a massage. Just no plans, but I came home and I had this sense of being completely exhausted and
Yes.
bored, like there's nothing to do and there's nothing I
Oh,
can do. So now what
yeah.
do I do with that? Like
Right.
I was like, well, what, if we could do anything today, what would we do? And we decided to like pack up a picnic and go up to the mountain.
Oh,
But but in the moment when I came home, I was like, I could just go back to bed
yeah.
because nothing. Like,
Yes.
what
Oh,
what
I'm.
do I do with this energy? So interesting to hear you speak about
Yeah.
what's up. And you mentioned an article too,
Yeah.
that New York Times article. It
Yes.
feels like that blah place
Yes.
talking about.
Yes. 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 Thank you for bringing that up
Hmm.
again because um, this all it's all in the last day or two. This is all sort of really converged and is really something that is for us all to acknowledge, and it's a whole other level of self care.
Hmm.
You know that, oh, this is what's going on, and the article talks about this blah feeling, and that there's this range between depression on an emotional scale, depression and exuberance, like alive, feeling great, and there's this space in the middle that they're calling languishing.
Hmm.
And it's not wanting to get out of bed. Why bother? What's the point? Um, just all this like blah.
Hmm.
And I'm a great believer in naming where we are. And I think just even not to sort of lock us into that, but just giving it a space, giving it a voice, giving it
Acknowledging
a
it.
place. Yes, yes,
But in the acknowledging, there's an allowance. Like, okay, this is
yes,
where I am, and it's okay.
yes,
It's okay for
yes,
the moment. Yeah.
yes, yes. Yes, and that's a beautiful act of self-love,
Hmm.
self-care. So, so
Yeah.
I'll have you got a card there that
I
you
didn't
want to read
actually
to?
pull one. Would you like
That's
me to?
okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Let's see.
read this as you do that.
Okay.
See what shows up. So, dear one, completion is a powerful act of self-love and compassion. Things left undone deplete your ascendant life force and erode your creativity. What's left undone? What needs to be retired in order for you to more freely express your authenticity, well being, and passion? Make a list and gently, one by one, design a completion for each of them. Even if an experience feels like you would rather just bury it and forget it, complete it anyway. The key to completion is to harvest the hidden gems of empowerment and insight, and then carry them forward into your life. Freedom is yours to own.
That sounds like a really great exercise for
Yeah,
completion. That's so good.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
It,
like to actually come to a place of like, okay, I'm done with this moment, this experience. I can move on and this is how I plan to do it and in a way that serves me.
yes, yes. And as you say that, I get little goosies because it's almost like bowing to what was,
Hmm.
having that gratitude and appreciation for what was, and the value that it brought to us, and then turning, knowing that, and then being able to face our future,
Hmm. Hmm.
in with strength, with wisdom at our back. So,
Yes. Great. That's awesome. And it's so so congruent with that this energies that you're speaking of. Um, It's interesting. I haven't read this card fully yet because I just pulled it, but
I
it's
love that.
it seems to be dead on with what I described for me today.
Yeah.
Um, Dear one, feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or uninspired today? I I know. Did I just say that? Time to immerse yourself in the beauty of nature. We're also going to just
Mm,
a quick go outside and let Mother Earth whisper to your heart, mind, and soul.
yeah.
Slow down. Breathe in the sights, sounds, and smells.
Yeah.
Do it until your head clears, heart begins to sing again.
Yeah.
You are so cherished and loved. That's so amazing.
It's
It's
so
it's
good.
yeah, it's so fun that like
Yeah.
so really everybody, what we did today was I came on, I'm like, I'm totally unprepared. and and I'm having a histamine reaction and I'm not feeling 100% in this moment, but let's do this thing.
Yeah. So
And
brave, so courageous.
yeah.
Stuck
And
your lippy on, your lipstick, that is, in
gone, suck it up.
Britain. But with fun and lightness,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, I wouldn't have done it if it was like,
No.
this is so draining. I have enough. But in that space, also, just speaking to the energy, acknowledging, I came
Yeah.
home and I'm like, am I depressed? What is this?
Right.
There's nothing to do in this town. I want to move. I must be in limbo.
Right.
I'm blah
Right.
blah, whatever it is. And then I'm like, okay, how do I shift it?
Yeah.
And what's cool is the cards. I mean, how in alignment is this? And then I get on the call with Jillian. She's like, "There's this energy of blah." I'm like, "Oh, that's what's there."
Yeah. 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 Yes. This is, and I've got goosies all over again. It's such a reminding me of that there is this greater energetic field that we are tapping into,
Mhm,
and that all is well,
mhm, mhm.
even when it's shit. It's like all is well,
Yes.
and things are always working out for us, even when it's shit. So just
Well,
words of wisdom right here.
yes, yes. We could take that shit and turn it into beautifully tasting shit pies.
That you can throw.
Yep, then throw it the shit.
Put a flower in it and throw it.
But so there's this conversation, and what I went through today reminds me of a tool. Can I share it? It's from
Yes, yes,
Access Consciousness. We learned this
yes,
tool of return to sender, um,
yes.
consciousness attached. So the tool is actually, I think, who does this belong to? So there's two.
Love that.
First, you
It's
ask.
a very systemic piece,
Hmm.
a
Yeah,
family
and
system piece. Yeah.
most thoughts, feelings, and emotions and energies that you feel and get stuck in your body are not yours. And
Mm-hmm.
so when you're feeling a certain way, which I obviously didn't do today, I just asked a different question of like, how can I change this right now? And chose to go to nature. But when you're feeling a certain way and it doesn't feel like the normal you feels and it's
Yes,
so heavy, then you can ask yourself, who does this belong to?
yes,
And typically in your mind or a thought or a feeling or some kind of voice, some way will show up and be like, not yours. You can say, is it mine, someone else's, and something else's? So who does this belong to? Is it
yeah,
mine, someone else's, or something else's? And then you'll get the answer in some way. It'll just come,
yes,
you'll realize,
yes.
okay. And if it's not yours, like you may be feeling it in your body, you might feel it in your energy, but know
Mm-hmm.
also, oh, this is not mine. I'm just aware of something outside of me. Then you can just say, return to sender with consciousness attached and let
Yes.
it go. So that's a
Beautiful,
great tool that I learned.
beautiful. Yes,
Um,
I love that. I
and
love that.
really what like when you start talking about these energies that are up in around us, and me and my daughter are feeling like, whoa, when that's not our normal.
Right.
Then we could have
Right.
resorted back to that tool.
Right.
Good
Right.
for that today.
Yeah.
And everybody, if you use it, I'd love to hear how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, please, everybody,
Yeah,
we're here to really boost the serotonin
yeah.
and to create a conversation. And we'd love to be in dialogue with you. So please come on board and have a chat with us in the comments or live when we're here. So,
Yeah, anytime. If you watch this in 3 months,
yeah.
just come
Yes.
then and we'll still be around.
Yeah. Yes, yes. And I will post as well the article as well in the comments
Oh, that's
when
great.
yeah I'll add that and I'll give a little description here. So yes, so does
Perfect.
this feel complete for you
It
today?
does. Yes, it feels great. I'm glad that we got on. I'm glad we talked. I'm glad that I
Yeah.
through my little
Yes.
with my whatever this is today because it
It's
just
perfect.
acknowledging can shift so much. I
It's
just want to say before we get off
yeah.
that like there were so many tools mentioned today. Who does this belong to?
Yes.
Just acknowledge
Yes.
the feeling stuck and overwhelmed, get out in nature
Yes.
and come to
Completion.
completion. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just
All
wanted to,
in all in about 15 minutes, I think.
yeah, point all those things out. There are so many tools available for just shifting and not having to sit in the shitstorm.
Yeah, and not having to face things alone.
Yeah.
Please, you don't have to face things alone. We're here, you're here. Let's hold hands and walk into this together. So,
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much for today. And
thank
hopefully,
you.
we'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.